This is me about to reveal my abs after 30 days of hard training. Now, I've been training years, but one thing I've never had and always wanted is a defined six-pack. But annoyingly for me, abs aren't made in the gym, they're made in the kitchen.
It's 10 o'clock and I'm starving right now.
Day one of sorting my life out.
I started off the challenge by taking some measurements, and then came up with a plan to sort out my diet. I wanted to lose 5 kilos in 30 days, which would hopefully give me some chance of seeing my abs. I got off to a great start with my training.
Look at that front delt coming in.
But to be honest, I've never really found training a problem.
First time trying 15 kilos with strict form.
Annoyingly, all I could think about was food.
I think the lack of food is affecting me massively, to be honest.
For me, sugar's always been the most difficult thing to cut out. So I found some foods to stop my sweet tooth.
Honestly, these things are heaven. They stop me from craving chocolate.
And the bigger thing for me is that I needed to start eating less food. So I worked out my calorie deficit was 2,700 a day to lose weight. And I came up with a simple meal plan that would allow me to eat this. But I tried to get abs before and never managed it. So what was going to be different this time? I booked a trip to Thailand to motivate me, which I wasn't going on if I didn't lose the weight.
What? You're not going to come to
No,
Thailand?
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm not, you're going to have to take someone else.
The next day I ran into my first hurdle.
I've woken up with a really nasty cold. Not ideal.
But considering I was ill, training actually went great.
So it doesn't mean to say if you're knackered that you're not going to have a good session. Sometimes you really do surprise yourself.
And weirdly, it helped me out with my nutrition as well.
I'm not craving food, which is good.
Eating healthier was starting to feel a lot easier.
Best bit about being on a cut. Tough leg session.
Drinking 3 litres of water a day helped with my recovery and made me feel fuller for longer.
I need to make sure that I'm resting and recovering properly.
And after a week of hard training and dieting, I was finally starting to see some improvement. Going into week 2, I was feeling more motivated than ever.
Aiming for at least 4 to 6 sessions a week.
And progress with training was flying.
It's definitely getting stronger as I'm getting lighter.
With my training, I'm focusing mainly on full body compound movements that burn a lot of calories.
That is maximum effort. I don't know what is.
And the only real cardio I'm doing is boxing once a week.
Pull the shoulder back, go. That's good, jump. 1, 2.
And of course, my 10,000 steps every day.
What a beautiful morning to get these steps in. Look at that.
On my walk, I'd usually drink an energy drink.
The good thing is I've actually cut out energy drinks as part of this challenge, so it's quite good killing 2 birds with 1 stone here.
So for the challenge, I limited myself to 1 can of Diet Coke a day. At the end of week 2, I was feeling great about my progress. But then I started getting complacent.
Yes, this is what I'm talking about.
I decided to treat myself to a Domino's for all my hard work. And that's where everything went wrong.
So I may have just cheated again and gone over my daily calories. It's not ideal.
My diet went into a bit of a spiral. And the more unhealthy food I ate, the more I wanted.
I might have caved in.
The only thing I can think about is food all the time. Unbelievable.
For the first time in the 30 days, I'd gained weight. And it was starting to show.
Another day of craving shit food.
The last 4 days I've been eating well all day, and then when it comes to the evening, I've just been binge eating rubbish when I've been really hungry. So I need to try and think of a strategy to sort this out. And that's when I thought about fasting.
Fasting. God, I could eat so much food right now.
Instead of eating breakfast early, I would just wait a few hours in the morning.
It's finally 12 o'clock and I'm gonna eat a big meal now, see how it affects me.
And this would make me feel fuller for longer later on.
So it's the first day of fasting and I actually feel fantastic for it. It's about 2 o'clock now and I'm still stuffed from breakfast. And I'm just gonna have a little snack and wait a little bit and see how many meals I eat. But this is definitely gonna be the way forward, I think, for the next few days.
I was starting to look a lot leaner again and my weight was going down. With under a week to get abs, it was now time to give it my all.
85.3 kilos.
So in the 30 days, I managed to lose around 10 pounds, going from 200 to 190 pounds. And I could finally see my abs.
Come on, you've got to let me go to Thailand for that, please.
100%.
Like 85.3. I'm 0.3 of a kilo off. Okay, let's do it.